NotebookLM and Antigravity build anything for free. So NotebookLM just became a full-blown builder and we're testing out together right now. You probably already know NotebookLM is Google's free AI research tool that reads your documents, your PDFs, your notes, and turns all of it into a genius AI brain that actually knows your stuff. But most people have no idea how you can plug it directly into Antigravity. And Antigravity is Google's free AI coding tool. Right? It is a free vibe coding tool. You describe what you want and it builds it apps, websites, tools, games with no coding required. And that means you can now connect NotebookLM straight into it. That means you can take anything, a document, a PDF, a web page, your own research, feed it into NotebookLM, and then tell Antigravity to build something with it. This could be a website based on your notes. It could be a game, a custom tool, a business app, whatever you want, for free right now today. People are still using these two tools separately. They have no idea that they work together, and they have no idea how insanely powerful that combination is. We're going to fix that right now. I'm going to show you exactly how to connect them, and then we're going to build something together live so you can see it working with your own eyes. By the end of this video, you'll have NotebookLM and Antigravity running together, and you'll be able to build basically anything you can think of. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to open up Antigravity like so, and this is basically like a vibe coding tool. It can build out pretty cool stuff. Like for example, if we have a look at previous stuff, it can even like generate logos for you as well. So it actually built this, which is pretty nice. And then for example, we have this web page that we built with Antigravity. All right, so it can generate like really nice images, websites, tools, games, apps, whatever. Right now, the way that you can use this with NotebookLM is basically you're going to use the MCP server, which you can see right here from GitHub. Right, so we're going to take that like so, go back to Antigravity here. I'm going to say install this MCP plus help me connect it to my NotebookLM account. We'll see how that goes. Now you could also just take all the information from this page and then paste it directly into Antigravity as well. So you can see it's now beginning to clone the Git, the repository. So you don't even need to like be technical to set this up. You just paste in the details of the URL, which you can see right here. So it's now installed the NotebookLM MCP. That was pretty simple and easy and quick. And then we just need to restart Antigravity to activate it. Right, so you can see here that it's added the MCP directly. Now we need to log into our NotebookLM account. And then if we go back to NotebookLM now, you can see that OpenClaw is beginning to build out the page. Antigravity is beginning to build out the NotebookLM about OpenClaw. So just to recap on the stages we've done there, basically we installed the MCP tool for NotebookLM. You do need to log in to the account inside the chat, which you could do. It takes about, I would say, 2 to 5 minutes to verify. Once you've done that, you'll basically see Antigravity install the GitHub. Then it will ask you to log in and then restart Antigravity. And you can now start using the MCP tool for NotebookLM, as you can see, right? So it can, for example, create notebooks. It can generate podcasts. It can generate all sorts of stuff, right? And if you go back to NotebookLM here, you can see the new notebook about OpenClaw, right? Pretty simple and easy. Now you can also see here that it's generated an audio overview based on the information that we've plugged into OpenClaw. We could also, for example, ask it to generate like videos and all sorts of things. So if we go back inside Antigravity and we say, okay, now generate a video for that notebook. You will start implementing the task. It's going to call on the MCP tool that's linked to NotebookLM, and we can generate images, videos, podcasts, etc. Now, why would you want to be able to do that? Well, the main thing here is like when you're doing this, and it will actually link directly to the notebook. But the main thing is here, as you can see, the video is generated now, is that you can create assets and research with NotebookLM and then plug that into Antigravity, actually build stuff around that. So that could be websites, could be apps, could be games, etc. And all the media and all the research that you get from NotebookLM, which is way more powerful in Notebook than it is inside Antigravity. Plus you can do podcasts and videos for free. This becomes way more powerful, right? So you can take the best of both worlds, combine them together, and just get 10 times more output from NotebookLM and Antigravity directly. And all you do is you use plain language to operate it, right? So for example, now generate a video, for example, right? Pretty simple and easy. So Pretty powerful tool right there. Really easy to set up. Some examples of what you could build. We could build, for example, for our AI profit boardroom, we could build like a knowledge brain, right? So we could upload the 10 most asked questions from AI profit boardroom community into NotebookLM. And then we could actually put this prompt inside Antigravity and say, using the NotebookLM source, generate a beautiful visual FAQ dashboard with the top 10 questions that people are asking inside our community, right? And build out a beautiful FAQ page. We could, for example, build out a SEO agency competitive research brain. So we could upload 5 competitor blog posts, or we could say to NotebookLM, research my top 5 competitors, and then we could build like a visual competitor dashboard inside Antigravity as well. So you can see examples how this works. We've actually got a 30-day plan inside the video notes from today. So if you want to really master this stuff, you can get it right there. So we've also got 100 prompts on how you can use this too, but it's really simple. I mean, like, let's say, for example, I wanted to research the best ways to use Antigravity. Or I could say inside Antigravity here, create a new notebook on how to use Antigravity. Right. And then with that research in that notebook that I create, I can then create like an app or a tool or a game, etc., to explain it better to people. The other cool thing is, well, inside Antigravity and inside NotebookLM, you could now generate infographics, right? So you could get the AI to generate infographics for you using this. And then with that infographic, you could then plug it into your website to just make the design 10 times better. So there's literally so many things you can do with this. It's pretty amazing. You don't need to be technical. It's pretty simple and easy. And you can do it all for free as well. NotebookLM is free. And then Antigravity has a free version too. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, check out the AI Profit Boardroom, link in the comments description, or go to the AIProfitBoardroom.com. Inside there, we have the full video notes and the setup guide on how to use NotebookLM with Antigravity, plus 100 prompts and a 30-day roadmap on how to use this. We also update this daily with the new latest stuff. So for example, recently we talked about how to use Nano Banana 2 with Antigravity. We looked at the latest OpenClaw updates. We have a full 6-hour course on how to use OpenClaw, and we update this community every day with new videos and guides and that sort of thing. You can also ask questions inside the community here. We have 2,500 people, which means there's always people online to help and support you. And then inside the calendar, we have 4 weekly coaching calls, which means you can get help, get support whenever you need them as well. Additionally, inside this document, as you can see, we've got over 130 pages of people winning with AI. So for example, Russell is selling AI avatar videos. Eric onboarded a new client. You've got, for example, Dan, who got his first customer after 2 weeks in the AI Profit Boardroom. So there's lots of people winning with this stuff and getting great results, which I love to see. And then also you can go from beginner to expert with AI automation and learn how to build your first AI agent in under 5 minutes. You can also get our trainings and video tutorials on how to create AI avatar videos, how to automate Instagram shorts, etc. This will focus on generating more leads, getting you more sales, getting you more customers using AI automation as well. And then inside the SAP updates, that's where you'll get the latest information here, which means that you just never fall behind and you avoid shiny object syndrome. So what I do is I look at all the updates that came out that week. I'm like, these are the top 4. Or these are the top 5 you need to check out today, right? And you never fall behind because you've got the latest updates right there. And then inside the agency section, you have a full roadmap on how to get more clients with the agency course. If you want to learn how to rank #1 with AI SEO based on what's working for us, you can check out this section. If you want to learn how to grow a YouTube channel based on what's working for me with AI, we've got a full 6-week roadmap right there. So feel free to get it all inside the AI Profit Boardroom, link in the comments description, or go to the AIProfitBoardroom.com. What's the difference between Agent Zero and OpenClaw? So they're both very similar, but the difference really is like inside Agent Zero, this is, well, I guess like, I mean, you should see my videos on Agent Zero versus OpenClaw. I think that's probably the best way to see it. We've got a bunch of comparisons right here. So we actually have this video comparison that shows you how it works, what it does, etc., what the differences are. Honestly, it's really about the UI. And also the other thing I found is like Agent Zero is a lot less buggy. So with OpenClaw, it tends to break. It can even break when you're updating, that sort of thing. It's also it's been known for being insecure as well. So that's why I'd recommend checking them both out and just seeing which one you prefer, right? Which one is the best for you. And then you can go from there. Or you don't have to install anything. You can just check out my videos and see which one you like the most from there. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it as always. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.